Hello?
Hello, Ms. Dana.
Speaking.
Hey, Dana. Good morning. My name is Caesar. I'm calling about your property on Hastings Avenue. You spoke with one of my partners a while back. I was just checking if you're still looking to sell that property.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Who was your
wonderful.
partner?
I'm sorry?
Who was your partner that I spoke with?
You might have spoken either with Tyler or Danielle. It's been a while back. I'm just looking at my notes. It just says that someone spoke with you.
Oh, okay.
But I am an investor and I do buy in that neighborhood. So how much are you looking to get for that property?
150.
150. Did I hear you correctly?
Yes.
Wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
Well, it's a duplex home, 5 bedrooms on both sides, 4 baths. I'm renting rooms right now. So, each room, the third floor is I get $650 for the third floor, $550 for, I guess they would call it the master, but it don't have a bath. And the middle room, I get $535, and the smallest room, I get $515. One side, right now, I have 3 tenants. The other side, I only have 1 tenant.
Got it. Okay. So if I heard you correctly, you said 650, 550, 535, and 515, right?
Correct.
So those are 4 rooms that you're renting out right now. Is that right?
Right.
So it's what, $22.50 per month is what you're getting. And you said how many bedrooms is it total?
5 bedrooms on each side. So it's 10 bedrooms altogether.
Got it. So 5 bedrooms and then 2 bathrooms on each side?
No, well, 2 full baths on each. Okay, it's a full bath on each side, but it's a bathroom on every floor on each side. So each side has 4 baths.
Oh, each side. So it's a total of, so then you have a total of 10 bedroom, 8 bath. Is that right?
Correct.
Got it. Okay. So is this a duplex or?
It's a duplex.
That's what I thought. Okay. And it's is it a twinplex? I'm assuming, right? Because you said so right next to each other.
Yes. Oh, that's what they call a twinplex.
Yeah, you know, like when they're next, like each unit's next to each other versus one on top of another.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's a twinplex.
Got it. Okay. And do you currently live there as well, or this is just a rental property for you?
Just a rental.
I'm sorry?
It's just a rental.
Just a rental. Okay. So you mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 rooms. What about the other 6 rooms? Are you renting those out, or those needs to be rehabbed, or what's the deal with that?
Well, one side, the side that only has 1 room, 1 person living in it right now. They haven't been hitting as far as the ad. So I'm just waiting because I had a family living there and they moved out. So they got a dog and I told them they had to go. So.
Got it. Okay. How long have you had this for? I mean, that sounds like a pretty good mailbox money you got there.
Well, I got it when my mother passed, so it was my family home. I grew up in the home.
And your mother just recently passed. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, she passed 2013.
Oh, 2013. Okay.
Right, and I lived in that home since I was 10. I'm 62 now.
Oh my gosh, plenty of memories you got there.
Yeah, that's why I need to get rid of it because I'm too attached. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too attached.
Got it. I mean, how quickly do you want to move on this, and like, what's your ultimate goal? Like, what's that ideal solution for you?
What you mean, my solution? My impact solution.
No, I'm just saying, like, is this something where you want to close as quickly as possible? Is it something where maybe you
Yeah,
might put it on the
quickly as
market to get
possible.
maximum value, or?
So as quickly as possible. I do want maximum value. I don't want to just give it away. Somebody had the nerve to offer me $80,000 for both houses. That's crazy. No way would I give you that house for $80,000.
Yeah. I got you. And this is 6,483 square feet, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now I know the values that you mentioned; those are being rented out per room. And is that
Correct.
market? If I were to just rent out each unit, how much would it be per month? Do you know?
Oh no, I don't. Not offhand. I'm at work right now, so no, I really couldn't tell you that.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just
'Cause if I
looking.
rented out the whole room, I mean the whole house, I rented for $1,200. I rented the whole house to one person.
$1,200, you said.
Yeah,
So $2,400 total, one on each side, 1,200 each.
correct.
Now, when was the last time you did any type of remodeling for this?
Um, we remodel all the time. Just had to put a hot water tank on 1850 side. We had a new. But last year, my husband put in. We had electrical panel put in. We had a new boiler put in on the 1852 side. My husband remodeled the whole 1850 side when before my daughter moved in. And that was 3 years ago. So it's got hardwood floors. I mean, it's totally, if you see the house, it's totally different than the other side. So right now, we're working on doing the other side.
Got it.
As far as pulling up carpet and stuff like that. But if I could sell it in between time, I would sell it.
Got it. Well, let me ask you, I mean, to get that place caught up to date where perhaps I can sell it on the market, after I flip it, how much money do you think I need to put in there to get it up to date?
I would say 5,000. That's what my husband said.
For the whole place?
Yeah. Because all it would need is some carpet on either carpet or hardwood on the other side of the house. The other side is fully done. I did carpet, hardwood floors, painted. It's completely done. Countertop. So, yeah.
Yeah, when you say completely done, is it completely done as in rent ready, or completely done that I can go put it on Zillow and compete with all the new houses out there?
You can put it on Zillow.
Really? So it looks 2024 then?
Right.
Okay. That's good to know. Just curious, do you have any pictures by any chance that you can send me so I can take a look?
No, I don't. My husband does. But like I told you, I'm at work.
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to call your husband? Would that be easier for you?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. What's his name and number?
His name is Tony.
Hello?
Hey, Tony. Good afternoon. Caesar here. I just spoke with your wife, Dana. I don't know if she told you that I'd be calling.
Yeah, she did. She texted me and told me I was looking for your call.
Awesome, man. How you doing today, man?
All right, and yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So, you guys look like you're looking to sell that multifamily of yours on Hastings Avenue, right? It's a twinplex?
Yes, sir.
Got it. And how much are you guys looking to get for it again?
My wife said about 150 is the lowest she would take.
So the lowest that she would take, huh? What's the lowest that you would take?
No, well, the wife is the boss.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, can you tell me a little bit about the property? I guess here's the information that I have, and then maybe you can fill in the rest, Tony. So it's a total of 10 bed, 8 bath, so 5-4 on each side. Is that
One,
correct?
2, 3. Yes, it is. That's
Okay.
correct.
And then right now, she's saying that you guys have 4 rooms being rented out. 650, 550, 535, 515. So there's a total of 6 rooms that are vacant right now. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Got it. Okay. Do you guys usually rent it out by the room, or do you guys rent it out by the unit?
Well, we usually rent it out by the room because we thought about families, but sometimes families move in there and they do a lot of destruction. If they got a lot of kids, so we didn't want to get too tied up in that. So we try to do something for men who are working. That way they have a clean room and a clean house to come home to when they get off work.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
That's right. That's really the reason why we talked it over for a while, and that's what we come up with right there. We do it for men that's working. They come home. They have a safe place to come home to. With they don't have to bring them with them, but they clothes. We furnish the room with the beds, the dressers, just something to make the men more comfortable. Yes, that's what we did it for.
Got it. And are these rooms that are being rented? Are they in short-term rental, long-term rental? What's the situation there?
The one is a short-term rental. He was going on hard times with his family, so he needed a secure place to be. So right now he's been there about 2 or 3 months. About 3 months, I want to say, going on 3 months. And the other guy's been there for 3 to 4 years. So.
Got it. Okay. The guy that's short-term rental, which one is he? Is he the 515?
He's the 550. He's the 550.
Okay, and he's on a month-to-month lease?
Yes, he is.
Got it. Okay. Now, question
and I have a guy coming today at 4:00 to look at another room there. So he's probably gonna be. He said he's looking for a room 2 today. So.
Got it. Now, the other 6 rooms. Any reason why they're vacant?
No, it's just that I try to screen people and we get a bad vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, we get a sense that you like you on drugs or you recover from drugs too much. I don't know. I don't need that kind of environment. I just assume not to even deal with it here. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't live about 15 minutes away from it, so I'll be over there quite a bit to sort of keep my eye out and stuff like that. But so, yeah.
Got it. So would you say on average each room is about $500 a piece?
And that's on the low side. I mean, the 3rd floor, they got a whole 3rd floor to themselves up there.
Is that the 650?
That's the 650, yes.
So is that your guys' rate, 650 on the top? And
yes,
then,
that's cool. That's correct.
And then 550, 535, 550.
Well, it's 650, 550, 525, and 515.
Okay, where's the other 2? Because there's
it's 650
for
the 3rd floor, and then 550 is for the front room, which is the next largest bedroom. And then you have a middle room, which is 525, and the smaller bedroom is 515.
Yeah, but that's 4 bedrooms. I thought you guys had 5 bedrooms on each side.
Well, the other bedroom on the 3rd floor, we don't rent that one out because you got to go through the main bedroom on the 3rd floor to get to it.
Oh, so is the 3rd floor? So is the 3rd floor a 2-bedroom then?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And what that is, because I don't like that. That causes a lot of conflict sometimes if too many guys are sharing the room.
Yes.
That's my opinion now. That's my opinion. That I don't need to be called from work about a guy who took somebody else's stuff or whatever else.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we keep individual guys individually. So therefore, if your stuff in your room is locked, that is your stuff.
Yep.
So I take the loss on not renting that room than to take the loss on if a guy or they over there fighting or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so total, you guys can be earning $4,480. Have you guys ever gone it where all 10 rooms are? I mean, all.
No, we had that rent to the one side to a family. We had the one side rent out to a family when she moved out because she wanted to bring a dog in there. We told her she can't have animals, so she moved out. But she was in there for 3 years. So the most we ever had in there was three on the one side and a family of 5 on the other side.
Got it. Okay, so one side right now is completely empty, right?
No, it's got the one guy now. The one guy that's gonna be moving soon. He was a short-term renter.
The one that you're seeing today?
No. It's another guy. He's
Oh,
over there now, but he's the one that I told you he was having problems with family.
oh, he's on that room. He's on the other
He's
side.
on that side of the house by himself. Yes.
Got it. Okay. Now, can you tell me a little bit about the conditions of the property?
Well, everybody I know said this place is immaculate. I mean, I think it is. I've been taking care of it since 1985. I mean, the people that comes in there, everybody says it's nice, clean. I mean, everything is in pretty much in order, the furniture and everything. So, I mean, that's what everybody said. But unless you see it yourself, I can say anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any pictures you can send me by any chance, just so that I can get a better idea?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay. Now,
yes, sir.
Now, question for you, Tony. You seem like a pretty straight up kind of guy, so I just want to talk numbers quickly. If I decide to sell it, I mean, if I decide to buy it and fix it and flip it, right, which most likely not going to happen, but let's say I do, how much do you think I can sell that whole place for?
That's the thing right now. I mean, I think we really giving in on a lot here. Because the roof is only 15. That's I think it's like a 4,500 square foot roof. The roof is fairly new. The electrical boxes and stuff, I put a lot of money and time in that. I mean, it's hard for me to say because of the market here.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wasn't getting as old and was a single guy, I would keep it. Not a single guy, I mean a single person working on it.
Yeah. Well, I guess let me ask you this. This is probably a better question for you. Like, what are some of the things that I would need to do to get that place looking like 2024?
Oh, it's really. I was saying you got to see some pictures.
Send me the pictures, man. I'd love to see the pictures so I can.
You probably don't know what I'm looking at here. I got to send you some pictures. I got to.
Send them to me right now.
2024. I don't think we got a 2024. I'm gonna tell you, I think we're right in 2024. Yes.
You do have a 2024 look right now, you're saying?
I'm pretty sure I do. If I ain't, I'm just a step on top of 23. But I guarantee you, I might be close to 24, 25.
All right. So if I have that, so pretty much just lipstick on a pig right now. Well, it's not a pig. It looks like it's a good looking house. So, but you know what I mean? Like, if I buy it, it'll just be a lipstick touch up at this point.
Yeah. Whatever touch up you need to do for it, you don't like the color of the paint, or you want to change something, that will be pretty much it. But it's right now, ready to move in, do what you got to do. I mean, it's yes. I mean, it's runnable any taste to anybody. I mean, you just got to see pictures. That's all I got to say. That's the best way to be put.
Got it.
I don't want you to think that I'm just exaggerating or nothing like that. You have got to see pictures. That's it.
Well, then let me ask you this. Let's assume for a second I don't need to do anything on there. Right? Let's just say I need to put in maybe $5,000-$10,000 maximum. Right. And I always just say that just in case, because as you know, when you're remodeling, you always got to have something as a cushion. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. I mean, if I were to buy this off of you guys, well, first of all, why are you guys selling this? Because it sounds like you guys have a pretty good mailbox money coming in every month.
Well, it's just that I can't take care of it like I want to because of my job. I have another job. I work for the city. So, and to go back and forth all the time and to depend on somebody to come in to do it. I've been doing it since 95, and I just can't see getting on anybody and everybody coming there and repair my house.
Yeah.
Unless I'm there with them. And I can't trust anybody in my house because I have people in the house.
Yep.
So I have a lot of, and I just put a water tank in on one side by myself.
Yeah.
Every day in the basement, got the oven out and everything.
Yep. So you guys own this outright, right? No mortgage or anything?
Yeah, we still got about 3 years, three years left on this house, 3 or 4 years left on this house to pay for it. It to be done.
How much do you guys have left? How much do you guys owe?
I think it's close to 60,000.
60,000.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's 59 something. Maybe a little bit under 60,000, but it's right in the area, 60,000. Yeah.
Okay, got you. Well, let me ask you. I mean, if I can close on this in 30 days, I pay all the closing costs. I take it with a tenant. No realtor fees. I'll buy it as is. I mean, what's the walkaway money that you guys want in your pocket at the end of it all?
Well, we would have to pay off the mortgage on the house.
Yeah. So let's say I'm gonna pay that. How much money do you guys want in your pocket walkaway?
Roughly around about 60,000, I would think. That's for $30,000 aside. And see, another thing I didn't fail to realize too. We just put all new chimneys on this house. That was a big buck.
You just put on what?
Chimneys.
Chimney?
Yeah. I just had the chimneys rebuilt from the roof up by a reputable company and everything. This house has chimneys in the non-operable fireplaces, but it's where the hot water tanks and the furniture stuff been out through to the roof, the top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I had all new brick masonry done around on that right there. That right there was quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of money. Yeah, I had that redone. We just had it done about 2 years ago. But it's something called chimney, something it was called. But yeah.
Got it.
So
okay.
Yeah, we got that redone because I started getting some moisture back through the chimney, and it was the mortar had started to deteriorate in the chimney. So we had to get that redone. That's all done. No jake leg, nobody had to. If you saw how small this house was, ain't no everybody going up there. I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Tony, question for you: if I were to just rent this out to 2 families, 1 family on each side, how much can I rent out each unit for?
I would probably say anywhere from $1,400 to $1,800 a month
for each side.
Yeah, about $1,800 a month, maybe. Yeah, about $1,800 a month, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. All right. At the end of it all, who's going to make the decision, you or Dana?
Dana. My wife runs everything. I'm just the guy who's got her back. 35 years of that. So it's going on 34 years. So, yes.
Okay. Is there any way you can send me those pictures while we're on the phone?
No, I had to go on my phone. I'm not too computer savvy with this thing like that.
Got it. No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you guys are far off your numbers. I think our numbers are, it's not quite there, but we're not that far off.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, Tony, I need to make sure that I can keep the lights on, right? I'm not trying to make I'm not trying to make a killing out of all of it. You guys, that property is in East Cleveland, so as you know, it's not the greatest.
Right.
And so usually when I buy rental property out there, I'd like to be like at 2%. What I mean by that is whatever my rent rate is, how much rent I can get total, I divide it by my all-in number. I need it to be at 2%.
Right. Understood.
Because like you said, when people leave, especially if it's a family, I have to put in a lot of work to get it rent ready again. You know what I mean?
Yes, that is for sure. Yes,
okay.
I understand.
So because of that neighbor, I'm sorry?
This is one of my main problems right there. We have had this house the way it was, my wife and I. We didn't know how. You get what I'm saying? So we never really advertised. We went off of word of mouth or friends at the time
Mm-hmm.
in our earlier days with this right here. So and it's like we never really understood how the business aspect of it was. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
you said, the 2% to allow for this right here. We didn't know how to do this here. We never really knew how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happened was my wife, we got this house through her mother and her father who passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that we took over the stuff. We started trying to keep it up. And we did. We kept it up and stuff. But now that I am almost 60, it's like I don't have it because I'm doing landscaping, something I'm a little bit more free to do than have a house that takes time to go in there. I have painted this house. Oh Lord, it's a big house. This living room and stuff is like an 18 by 22. The dining room is like another 18 by 22. The hallways was like 4 feet wide, 4.5 feet wide. The hallways are and the stairs. The third floor is huge. I mean, to be solo doing this is hard. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. And I have done this. I have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah.
So, and I told my wife, with me doing not really landscape, I'm just doing cutting people, the senior citizens and all and stuff like that here in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it gives me something to do besides because I work for the city.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just can't do it by myself anymore. I can't.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna ask you. I mean, just curious. Knock on wood. What if you guys don't end up selling it for the next 6 months, a year, or 2 years?
I got to do what I do. I can't. I will not give it away.
Yeah.
I will not. I do what I got to do.
Yeah.
I do what I got to do.
No, I mean, hey, from an investor to investor, I don't want you to give it away either. Like I've got a couple of rental properties. It's just there's just got to be enough meat on the bone on the other side on the guy that's buying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just like when I offload some of my properties, I want to make sure that whoever, the next investor, there's got to be some meat on the bone for that person, because otherwise, why would they buy it off of me? You know what I mean?
Right. It has to be. It has to be. Yes, it has to be.
Yeah.
And we had advertised, we may have gotten more rentals than we did, but at the time, my wife we thought word of mouth, and that didn't go very far with that. So we never advertised, really.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just started advertising on roomies.com last year. I think I started advertising on there.
Yeah.
And I have been getting the hits, and that's how I got some of my tenants right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we do this, Tony? I am interested. I do move quick. I'll move within your guys' timeline, whatever's best for you. So I guess my next step would be, one, I need those pictures from you just so that I can get a better idea on the condition of the property. And then the second thing is I would love to hop on a call with both you and your wife. So that way, we can hash it out all in one call instead of multiple calls. And then if we can make a deal, then we'll make a deal. If not, no problem, no harm.
Right.
No doubt. So what's a good time today where perhaps you and Dana would be together where we can hop on a call? Sounds like she's at work right now. So
she is. I just came off for 24 hours so yesterday. But today, we got to meet this tenant. We got this new guy want to look at the room over there today at 4:00. So we should be over there probably a half an hour, 45 minutes, I would say. So if you call back roughly about 5:15, we both should be sitting around here at the house here.
Okay. Why don't I give you guys a call between 5:30 and 6 p.m.?
That sounds like one.
So that way you guys can settle in and relax, and then we'll chat over the phone and go from there.
Okay, that sounds like one. That sounds great.
All right, let's do that, and then I'll get text me the pictures when you get a chance before then. That would be great. The sooner the better, so I can do some more analysis on it. And then and one last question for you, by the way. How did you guys come up with that number?
Well, with the way to pay the house off, I think I owe like $6,000 on the front on the chimney to pay that off right there. So that's 66. And then my wife said she got to at least put something in our pockets or pay us back for something with a lot of stuff that we have done. So, and then we just gonna make sure everything's done, and we ain't trying to retire off the money. We're just trying to make a little dollar on it, a few dollars on it.
Yeah, yeah. How much have you guys total have you put into the house? Like all the fixing and remodeling?
That's hard to say because it's been such a long time.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law passed away in 2013, and it's been solo on us ever since.
Got it.
Yeah, since 2013, she passed away. So we've been taking care of the house. I was doing it before because our dad was sick, but we solo got the complete package when our mother passed away in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because our dad was ill before, and so we took care of it. I took care of it then, but you know, they paid for it, but then, but now our mother passed away in 2013. That was it. Our dad passed away in 2003. Then I started doing more involved. And when her mother passed, I really got involved. So yeah.
Hey, Tony, quick question for you, and I'm asking you these because this is something that I would have to think of as a potential future landlord for that property. After all of your expenses and everything else, how much are you guys cash flowing every month?
Oh, well, right now we were when we was really looking at probably when the house was pretty much full, we was probably looking at a good $1,800 a month extra right there that we weren't coming out of our pockets nothing. Because now when we was renting out to the family, they paid all their own bills. Now on the other side where the men's were, we paid the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I kind of wish we had done was rent out the family.
Yeah.
Rent out to a complete family. That way, then it wouldn't be so much on. It would be on me, but not as much on me.
Yep.
Because the family, I do the snow plowing over there. I do the lawn cutting over there. I do the faucet breaks or the doorknob breaks or whatever. We do all of that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do all that. So I mean, if it was a family rent, then it would be more suitable if a family was in there. But my wife didn't want kids in it at the time because anytime somebody got kids, it sometimes be a little bit more maintenance for his breaking stuff. So I think it would make the men's is where it's I'm trying to double talk to myself here, but yeah, either side. If I advertise right, maybe I'd have got more men. And went to someone like and then we try to be more streaming more. But my wife she made the house more personal because she grew up over there.
Uh-huh.
She grew up, so she made it more personal, and she wanted these guys to be like her, and you're not going to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that.
Do you know? So you guys were cash flowing, meaning after all the expenses, money in your pocket, you were cash flowing about $1,800 a month.
About 18. I mean, and that's not even a full house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We missing one on the other side. The girl, we wouldn't charge her potential. We just deal with her as a favor too. So it wasn't. We didn't get the potential. We weren't charging her much. Not like she should have been charged.
Yeah. Now, so, how much are you guys paying for insurance right now per month?
Now the insurance, I don't know the price of that right there. My wife handles all that right there. That part I don't handle.
Got it. Okay. And there's no HOA over there, right? I'm assuming.
No HOA. No.
Okay. All right. Cool. So let me get those pictures from you, Tony, and let's talk later today. I'll give you guys a call between 5:30 and 6 p.m.
Oh, that sounds like one.
All right, okay. Perfect. And I'll call either you or Dana. I'll probably call Dana.
Yeah, both of us be sitting here, so it doesn't even matter. Yep. We don't go nowhere like that. No, I'll probably be preparing dinner by then. So.
Yeah, all right, wonderful. I'll probably be doing the same thing. But please let her know I'll be calling you guys around that time. And
okay.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Hello.
Hey, Dana. Good evening. It's Caesar.
How you doing, Caesar?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Okay.
I hope you guys are not eating dinner. I don't want to come between you and the meal.
No, not
yet. Got it. How was your guys' showing? Tony mentioned that you guys you had a potential tenant seeing the place.
He had
He got tired of that work. He's still working, so we're gonna meet up with him Monday when my husband is on.
Got it. Okay. Nice. Cool. So Tony, thank you for sending the pictures, by the way. I really appreciate it.
no problem.
You guys weren't lying. You've done a pretty good job maintaining the place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of hard work.
I know. Tony was mentioning that. By the way, just curious because it is in a really nice condition. Ever thought of putting it up on the market with a realtor so that you guys can get the maximum value for this?
Everybody tried to talk us down, and then we was looking at far as having to give money to the realtor. So we just figured we'd just do it on our own.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
we still owe money on the house.
Yeah, looks like it. How much do you guys owe again?
$60,000.
50?
60.
Oh, 60. That's right. Okay. Got it. But did you guys have it on the market before or no? You didn't have it on the market, right?
Yeah, we did a couple of years ago.
Oh, that was a while back. Okay.
Yeah.
And what were the feedback then, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we wanted as is, and this guy, he wanted us to do repairs. Like, well, for one, the city had the nerve to ask us to take the siding off.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, I'm not taking the siding off. Because the siding been on there for, about 40, 50 years. And they, at the bottom, some of us do have a little ding by the side door, and that's from the shoveling of the snow and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, I'm not going to remove the siding because, for one, it's aluminum siding.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's vinyl. You don't even see aluminum siding anymore.
Yeah.
And with aluminum siding, my husband said you got to actually take all of it when you start to match it and all that. So that was a no for me.
Got it.
So then, we had signed papers, and it just got. And then they tried to lowball us after we had signed the papers, and I ended up having to pay them back earnest money, $2,000. I said I'll never do that again.
Wait, what?
So,
you paid someone earnest money?
Yeah, I had to pay them back because I didn't want to. They wanted me to do this repair, and I wasn't going to do it. So.
Oh! You gave his earnest money back. You gave his earnest money.
Yeah.
I got what you're saying. Yeah. How much was he trying to lowball you at?
Well, then we wanted more money for it, but we realized that I'm just so ready to get rid of it because I think then we wanted 180, and I'm just so ready to get rid of it. That's why we decided that we wanted to go 150 because we want to pay it off, and then we got a new chimney over there, we got a new boiler, and that's something that we got to pay off. We still paying for it.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we clear all that out.
Yeah. No, I got you. Well, here's how I'm looking at it, and I'd love to just have an open conversation with you guys and see if it's something we can hopefully agree on. We can come up to agreement. If we do, great. If not, no problem, no harm, no foul. Okay. Just to let you know, I'm pretty fair with my offers. It's really just based on what's going on with the market, current conditions, and how I can make some money out of it, right? I'm not trying to get rich off of one deal. I do about 7 to 10 deals a month, so I really play more of a volume game. I just want to make sure that I can just keep the lights on and pay the staff. You know what I mean? So I looked at some of the properties in the area. Like there's one on Alcoy, just like an 8-bedroom, 4-bath, very similar to yours. I believe it sold for like 160. There's another one on Deborah Ann Lane, which is also an 8-bath, 4-bath, sold for 151. So you're right on you're right as far as market price goes. Okay.
Okay.
And that's why I said if you're going to sell it on the market, you might find someone who perhaps they only buy 1 to 2 rental properties a year, right? And so because they only buy 1 to 2, they're more willing to pay a little bit more than someone like myself, for example, who deals with more of a volume, right? Because I simply can't afford to be paying market price for every deal, because then I'd be out of business.
Right.
So a couple of things. One, just to explain to you how my process works is I pay cash. I will close within 14 to 30 days, 30 days max. Usually I close within 14 days, but I always like to just give myself a little bit of runway, just in case I need it. I'll buy the property as is. And then obviously you'll have tenants in there, so I'll take care of that. But for straight up cash and speed and convenience, I do need a little bit of discount just so that, like I said, I can keep the lights on. And the way I'm looking at it is, if I were to buy this, obviously I would buy it to keep it, because it's got a good potential for to keep us a rental property, right? I'm not going to flip it. And so what I was explaining to Tony earlier, Dana, is whenever I buy out there, I mean, it's East Cleveland, right? I mean, we don't have housewives walking around with Lululemon pushing strollers in the middle of the day. You know what I mean? So, the joke that I always like to make is when I see those, then yeah, I can be at 1%, meaning, my monthly rent divided by my all-in cost. I'm okay with that. But in those areas, I need to be at 2%, because by the time the tenants leave, I'm going to need to most likely I'm going to need to put in a good amount of work and money for it to get rent ready for the next tenants. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I know what you guys are doing as far as like renting out each room. I've done that in the past myself. And to be honest with you, I'd rather just have one tenant on each unit. It just makes it a lot easier for me. I don't have to worry about multiple people leaving at any given time. And so that's just the headache that I'm okay with. You know what I mean? And so if I were to rent that out each unit, I think I can rent that out anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 a unit. So I'm looking at 24 to $2,800 total. If I'm lucky, $2,800 for the full thing. But to be conservative as an investor, I have to be conservative. $2,500 total for, $1,200 each unit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. So the way I'm looking at it, you guys have done a pretty good job on the maintenance. That being said, I probably will put in, just once again, this is just me, right? For my liking, I'll make a couple of changes. So I'll probably put in $10,000 of painting, if I have to fix the siding, whatever it is, just random stuff.
Okay.
So anywhere from 10, maybe 20, but not really. I really just see 10. So here's the thing. If I look at my rent rate, which is $2,400, right? And so if I go $2,400 divided by whatever the price is, my all-in cost, it has to be at 2%. And so based on that, I mean, I don't know if you're going to like this, but I'm going to need to get this like at 100, 105, just so that I can keep the lights on and get that 2% return that I look for in East Cleveland.
Ooh, that's really low. I thought you was going to say like 130, 135. You said all the way 105. Oh, that's kind of low. And that's real low, Caesar.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could either work with the 130, but you just lowballed all the way to 105. That's real low.
Hey, at least I wasn't the guy. At least I wasn't the guy that gave you 80. Now that one was really low.
Right. But see, on the same token, you got to look at it too. We owe 60. We owe 60 on just the house itself.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got to pay another 35 for the what's that? The furnace, the chimney. So we not making out nothing. We end up with nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How much do you guys? So you owe 60, and then you owe what? 6,000 for the chimney? Something like that?
No, we owe 9 plus on the chimney, and we owe 7 on the furnace.
Oh, 9 on the chimney, and then 7 on the furnace.
Right.
So you're looking at 73 there. I mean, let me ask you this. I mean, if 105 is way too low for you, and 135, it's still just a little too high for me. I mean, what's a good number in between, that you would be happy with, that you can walk away and put in your pocket, and at least you don't have to worry about tenants and toilets anymore,
And what you say, Tom?
I just don't want to be lowball.
Yeah, I don't want to be lowballed either, but I'm just so tired of it. I'm fed up. I'm ready. But I mean,
hard money and time and stuff.
but that's the whole thing. See, we can't look at it like that. I know we do, but that's why we gotta let it go, because we just so, we too involved in the house. So I would say it got at least be 130. You think that's too much?
Well, the thing is,
You're gonna make a mix, Caesar.
No, well,
You're gonna pay for the house cash, and then all the money you make far as your rent is gonna be your money.
well, just to let you know, I mean, when I buy it off you 130, that's not my all-in number. My all-in number is the 130 plus all the other costs, right? So, So the thing is, I have to bake that into my cost, and then once again, when I do I know you guys say you don't want to be lowballed, and I hope you understand that I'm not. I'm just looking at the numbers here. If I was lowballing, I'd give the 80 or 90, but right now in East Cleveland, because I have a few properties out there, when tenants leave, I have to put up a lot of cost. You know what I mean? That's just, I mean, that's something that you.
I understand that, but I do notice the difference when we rent to a family, and then when we rent to renters a room. It's not as bad. It's not like you got to go in. I know he's not, but I'm just saying it's not like you have to go in and do everything. See, and that's what it was like just becoming too much, because the house is both of them are so big, and when people move out, you got to go in and do everything over, especially painting. But I understand what you're saying, so I don't know. I don't know, Caesar.
Oh.
And what's the highest you can go?
Just looking at just straight up numbers, the highest that at least I'm comfortable with, I'd be comfortable at 110 as a comfort zone. My comfort, once again, it's just based on the experience that I have in that neighborhood.
Caesar, that's real low. I just knew you was going. I don't know. That's real low.
Well, just to let you know too, by the way, let's say you guys agree with me at 110. Let's assume that for a second, okay? I'm not saying that you would, but let's say you do. If I buy that off you at 110, like I said, I'm probably gonna put in about $10,000 worth of paint, whatever it is I gotta put on there. That gets me to 120, right? Now, when I buy this off you, I'm gonna be paying all the closing costs, so nothing out of your pocket, right? Then I also have any carrying costs that I got to carry between now and when I get all the rooms rented out, right? Until I get another family on the other side. And so my all-in number, okay, my all-in number, if I were to buy it off you at 110, my all-in number is about 125. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have a calculator in front of you, but 2,400 divided by 125, I'm less than 2% there. I'm at 1.93, 1.94 to be exact, right? So I'm trying to push it to the limit on this.
So, what you I don't know. What you say, Mr. Matt?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me, Dana?
No, I was talking to my husband. He's standing here, and I was asking him what he thinks. That 110 though, it's like that's real low. That's real low. I understand you say you put 10 in, and then what you're paying the closing costs that'll bring you to 125. Call back in a couple of days.
What was that?
He said, "Come call back in a couple of days."
No.
And you can't do higher than 110. You can't do 115, 120.
You're a tough bargain.
Yeah, I mean, you seen the house and you just seen pictures. I mean, I don't know. Where do you live at, Caesar?
I am from the communist country of California with Governor Hair Gel over here.
Oh. So you have people that here that manages your property?
Yeah. So I don't know if I explained it to Tony earlier, but I'll explain it to you. So I do have properties out in Toledo, Dayton, Akron, Cleveland, Cincy as well. And so whenever I buy properties outside of my market, Dana, I always partner with a local partner. And the only reason why I do that is because I always want to make sure I have a set of eyes on my investments at all times. Right. Like if I can't get in the car and drive down the highway 15 minutes and I can't see the place, I got to partner with someone. And so I always partner with someone when I do deals. Good news is I've already done a lot of deals out there because I like Ohio. As far as rental properties go. So how's this? I'll do this, and then let me know what your thoughts are, okay? Because I know you guys have put in. I know Tony and I spoke earlier, and I know he's put in a lot of sweat equity, hard work in there, and you too as well. Here's what I can do for you guys, okay? Knowing my numbers, knowing the area, I'm really comfortable at the 110 mark, okay? That being said, I know why you guys want to be at the 130 mark, okay? So here's what I'll do. I can send you guys an agreement for 130, okay? But here's the deal. I will have to partner with someone that's willing to partner with me at 130. And I will go to work for the next 14, 30 days, have a partner with me at 130. If I can find someone that will partner with me at 130, I'll write that check at 130 faster than flash and call it a day. That being said, I just want you guys, for me, it's full transparency data. So I just want you guys to understand that if we were to get an agreement at some point, if everyone keeps coming back to me and going, Caesar, we need to be at this particular number in order for this to be a go. I just need you guys to be flexible with me. I'll do my best to get you the 130, but I'm just letting you know right now, based on that neighborhood, based on what's selling right now, what's renting out and so forth, the range really is in that 120, 110 range. So if I can land you between 110 and 130, I just need you to be flexible with me. And I'll do my best to get you that 130. But I just want to be upfront and honest with you now, because if I come back to you, I don't want you to say, Caesar, you said 130. Now you're coming back at 110, 115, or 120. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Does that make sense to you guys? Does that sound like a fair?
That makes sense. It's fair. Yeah.
All right. So I'll do that for you guys. Because I tell you, there are some people out there that, you know, like I said, that will only do 1 or 2 deals a year, and they're willing to pay a little bit more. And so if I can find that, then we're good to go. Like I said, as long as I hit my margins, I'll pay you 130. If I pay you 135, I could care less, as long as I hit my margins on the back end.
Okay.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. So, Dana, are both of your names on the title? I think it's just yours, right, Dana?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Is it Dana?
It's Dana.
Dana. Okay. Got it. What is your email address?
Me.
What I will do is I will send you an agreement just saying that I will be purchasing this property for 130, and we'll have a 30-day close on it. And then in those 30 days, I just need to be able to send my guys out there to take a look. So I'll send a couple of contractors just to make sure there's nothing going on that I can't see on the picture. And then, like I said, I will be sending a few local partners of mine, so that I can get you guys that 130.
Okay.
That's all. So in other words, it just gives me the ability to do my due diligence. And then between now and 30 days from now, if we're good to go at 130, we're good to go. And if not, then obviously we'll come back to the table. And then at that point, you can be flexible with me, or you can tell me to kick rocks and rip the contract. Either way, we're good.
Okay, Caesar. Quick question.
Sure.
If they need access to the house, am I gonna be able to set up a date for them to access the house? What I'm saying, I'll work with odd shift.
I can't. What were you saying, Tony?
I work odd shifts. I work 12-hour shifts. So, is it gonna be like they gonna give me a day head where we can set up a date to get in access to the house or anything like that?
Yeah. So that was going to be my next question to you: is what's the most convenient way for you guys to do it? Would it make sense? Would it be okay to put a lockbox on there, or would you want me to give you 24-hour notice? Whatever's most convenient for you.
When they do that, I can't say anybody in the house.
No, because people in there.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll give you like what, 24-hour notice? Is that good?
24-hour notice, maybe. Cause I'm gonna take some of the city here.
Turn the water off.
I work like this week here. I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they're all 12-hour shifts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm only working 2. It's 2 12-hour shifts, so it's an 84-hour work week for me. Got it. Okay. So I would need some time I mean, if they gave me if they say they're coming on 1 week, they're coming on Wednesday or Thursday, that's cool. If the following week, if they say they're coming on Monday, Tuesday, or Friday, or Saturday, or it doesn't matter, that's cool too.
Okay.
But I work a week shift.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll work something out. And also, like, as soon as you find your schedule, I don't know when you find out what your next week's schedule is, but whenever you find your schedule, just shoot me a text. So at least I can have my guys, you know what I mean? I can say, hey, these are the days that.
Oh, well, we know the schedule already.
I know it's good. I thought my schedule is every year.
Right. So we already know the schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So if you can just text me your schedule, like what days and times you'd be available, and then what I can do is I'll make it as convenient as possible for you.
Okay. All right. So I just want to make sure a lot of people don't understand how my job is. So.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be flexible with you guys. You be flexible with me, and let's get this across the finish line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. No problem, Steve. No problem.
And then in your contract, well, this paper that I'm supposed to be signing, it's gonna have as is, right?
Yeah, we'll buy it as is, pay the closing cost, and then all the tenants are when are their leases up? They're all month to month, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Want them to sign a lease?
No,
Or not?
no, do not. Because
Okay.
if you give them a lease, then that handcuffs me, and if it handcuffs me, then there's premium for that. You know.
Right.
Yeah. More flexible for me, the better it is, right? Because I can keep them there. It looks nice right now. But like I said, if I decide to rent it out to a family, I just want to have that flexibility.
Okay.
Okay, I'll send this over right now. By the way, you'll love my agreement because it's only 2 pages. Pretty straightforward. Do you guys have maybe 5-10 more minutes? I can quickly go over it with you from top to bottom, or what's best for you?
So you want me to pull it up now?
Well, I'm gonna draft it right now. So if you don't mind, I'll put you on hold maybe for quick 1 minute, 2 minutes. You guys do your thing, and then I'll be good to go.
Okay. All right.
It's McMullen, by the way. Is that capital M on the Mullen part, or no?
Yeah.
Capital L.
He said on the Mullen part. It's both. It's
Okay, so
no,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
ULLEN. Correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just give me a quick minute. I'll do this quick. How long have you guys been trying to sell this for now? You guys tried selling in 2023, I see.
Yeah, and then once I went through that situation with the person, I said, forget it. You know, I said, you trying to lowball, I might as well just keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So then my husband, you know, last year, he just said he just getting tired of it. You know, he just getting tired, and I'm tired of it. I know that dealing with renters, and I'm just tired of it.
Yeah, dealing with tenants and toilets.
It's the side that I grew up on. There's always been like the family side.
Mm-hmm.
My brother lived there. My daughter lived there. You know, it was always the family side. After my mother passed, you know, it's always been family on that side. So with us doing rooms on this side, it's like right now I got a guy over there, and he's an older guy. So I was kind of, you know, I like him living there, but it's just too sentimental for me. It's time for me to let it go. You know, because I just feel funny about certain people living there, you know, so it's time for me to let it go.
I know what you mean. You guys been managing it for over 10 years now, right? Since you inherited it?
Well, no, before that, because when my father passed before my father passed in 2002. So after that, you know, my mother depended on my husband to do everything, and he did. You know, so he been doing everything for the house since my father passed too.
Yeah.
You know, and before then, when my father was sick, my husband was doing everything. So yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Yeah. Well, look at the bright side. At least you guys are not in California, where it's not landlord friendly.
Oh, it's not?
Oh no, it's horrible.
No, what's that?
He said it's not landlord friendly.
Oh.
Now, why is
that? They favor tenants more than landlords.
Yes, I heard that.
Just like, for example, during the pandemic, I mean, I have a couple of friends who's got rental properties, and tenants ended up not paying for a whole another year on top of COVID years. So I have friends who had tenants owing them $70, $80, $100,000 in rent.
Oh, Lord. No, I didn't have no problem with that. And see, that's what I thought. This one city, he thought he was gonna play up, but they didn't play that. They said, "You gotta go. You ain't paying rent. You gotta go." They ain't give me no problem.
Yeah, it's hard to evict someone over here. It takes a long time.
Yeah,
That's why I don't. Why do you think I'm buying rentals over there?
out of time. Right.
That's the reason why. What is your number again? Oh, actually, I have it here. Oh, never mind. I'm almost done. I'm sending this over to you right now. Just 30 more seconds. You guys live nearby, by the way?
About 15 minutes away.
Oh, not bad.
Mm-hmm. We live in Euclid. The house is in East Cleveland.
Got it. Got it. Now, there's that. When I was looking at the comps earlier, there is that main road. It says 20 on the map. Is that Euclid?
Euclid.
Yeah, that's Euclid Avenue.
That's Euclid Avenue, right? That's what I thought. Does the neighborhood change? Because you guys are like southeast of that. Does it change from one side of Euclid to another?
North is up the hill, Big Heights, Shaker, and on the hill right there. East is east is Euclid, Willoughby. We're not that far from Lake County.
Yep.
It's when you get into Lake County, it's when you start getting into some very nice neighborhoods.
Euclid Avenue, it could take you all the way to New York City.
Yeah.
Or the other way, take you out to Chicago.
And the other way could take you to Chicago. So it's like Euclid runs through all the cities. It runs from the west side to the east side to, it runs.
Without you get on the freeway.
Without you getting on the freeway, you could just ride Euclid Avenue and go through all the cities. You can go to Manor, Wickliffe. Yeah, you can go through a lot of cities just riding Euclid Avenue.
Got it. All right. So I just sent you the email. Can you take a look at it? Let me know once you open it. It should say something. It should come from Simply.
Review and sign. What's the name of it?
It should come from Simply. It should say, please review and e-sign documents.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know once you have it open.
What was that?
I have it open.
Okay. So on the top, it says contract for purchase and sale agreement. Today's date, the 12th. You are the seller. I am the buyer. That's my LLC. Paying all the closing costs. Subject property. Just make sure that this is the correct address.
Yeah, but it's I guess this is the main dwelling because it's 1850 and 1852. So.
Oh, there's 1850. Oh, that's right.
It's
1850 and 1852, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, give me 1 second. Let me just. We'll just go over this from top to bottom, and I can correct it later. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out.
Okay.
Let me just double check in my software if I can find areas. Hastings Avenue. Yeah, no, that's the main one. That's the main address, 1850.
Okay.
Got it. Where are you now? So
I'm right after the XRV Properties Groups.
XBR Property Group. Okay, cool. So that's the subject property. That's the legal description. Purchase price we talked about is $130. Cash, and buyer pays all closing costs. You see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, cool. Acceptance date. So that's today, the 12th. Closing date, just put 4/16. It's right in the middle of the month. The 12th of April is on the weekend, so title won't be able to close on then. So the 16th. Title company, I just put to be determined. I always like to give my partner a chance to use the title company that they like. And then for pictures and access, I put a check mark on the last box, which is giving reasonable times. So I will coordinate with you, and then you let me know when you can do it, and then we'll coordinate it.
Okay.
Okay. Inspections.
I'm looking for where it say as is. That's what I'm looking for.
Where is it? Should have been on top. Give me 1 second. Don't worry, I'm buying it. Is there something going on in there that you guys are not telling me?
No, but I don't want that because they're gonna talk about that siding, and I know they are.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to deal with them. Because then I have to pay for them to come out and inspect and all that.
No.
So you paying for all that, right?
Yeah, the siding. So is there a city code violation on there or no?
No, not really. They saying if I sell it, unless I sell it as is, it's fine. But if I sell it, if I sell it without as is, I gotta replace that siding, and that's crazy.
I got you. Okay. And then if which we buy properties as is, but my question is, then do we have to deal with the city for the sidings then? So it is a code violation at the moment, yes or no?
I would think it would be considered as that. That's what my husband said, because unless I sell it as is. But if I don't, yeah, I gotta replace the bottom half of the siding.
Yeah, no problem. And there is as is on page 2, bottom of page 2, by the way, just to let you know.
Oh, bottom of page 2.
Yeah, where it says defects, house being sold as is, or is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you what it is. When your guy that you send out to look at the house, if he comes back and tells you anything different, I can't wait to see it.
What was that?
I can't wait till the guy you gonna come to the house, look at the house. I can't wait till he gets back with you. I can't wait.
I need you to look over this contract and leave that phone alone.
Where are you now, Dana? I want to. So we were at pictures and access. You want me to go back to where it says inspections?
Where was that at?
Well, tell me where you're at so that I can start from wherever you're.
We can go back to where you at pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, pictures.
This is on
page 2.
Yeah.
Top of page 2.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures and access. So as you can see, I put a check mark on the third box, right? So we'll give you guys time. Inspections. You guys are just giving us right to be able to go in there. Obviously, I'm going to schedule those inspections with you. Renegotiation based on condition. This is just like, hey, if all of a sudden there's a hole in the roof, right? Any big ticket items. And like I said, I told you guys anyway, I still feel like it's going to land anywhere between 110 and 130. So at the end of the day, if you look at the last sentence on that paragraph, it says that you still have the right to render it null and void. Do you see that where it says, then the buyer agrees to let the seller out of this contract and render it null and void?
What? That's under which one?
Renegotiation based on condition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's just there just in case. Some people will take pictures and give me things and then they won't show the roof. You know what I mean? I just got to protect myself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then risk of loss of subject properties damaged prior to transfer of title. We're buying it as is. Yes, you told me about the siding, so I made a note on that. We just don't want to buy and all of a sudden it's missing a roof. Prorations, any property taxes, any prorated utilities, that will be prorated up to the date of closing. So you guys will be responsible for anything up to the date of closing, and then obviously we'll be responsible for anything after.
Okay.
Defects, we're buying it as is, but if we find, hazardous chemicals, this is really, I've been doing this for quite some time. We haven't found one yet, but it's just there. Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
All right. We're on the page 3 now. Top of the page, assignable contract. I do like to explain this. And the best way for me to explain this is to give you guys an example. All this does is that there was a couple of times out in San Antonio where I partnered up with a partner and we went into the deal with a with the agreement that we're gonna fix and flip the place. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then Austin decided that, hey, actually I wanna keep it for myself. I want to keep it for myself and rent it out. Right? Keep it as a rental. So instead of me slowing down or stopping the sale, all I did was step aside and I signed the whole contract over to my partner. So then now he's the total end buyer for it. So it just allows me to step aside. So in that way we get you the money that we discussed in the time frame that we discussed.
That's understood.
All right. No judgments. Like you said, you guys don't know anything on this except for the 60,000. Like any back taxes or liens, obviously that's going to pop up during title search, which we'll let you guys know.
No.
What's no?
No, we don't have anything.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then possession of the property, occupancy. So I know it says tenants excluded. So in other agreements, you can see I put seller selling with tenants on month-to-month lease.
Right.
All right. Governing law of Ohio. And then time is of the essence, and that's it.
Okay, now I do want to let you know, one garage has my husband's tools in it. So that's not for sale.
The tools? No, my Tuesday.
No.
No, he know I gotta get my tools out of there.
Right. So therefore you want all the furniture and stuff too, right?
I mean, if you guys want to keep them, I don't care.
No, the only thing I want to keep is the dining room set because that was my mom. That's on the 1850 side.
That's fine.
I want to keep the dining room set. Everything else can go.
Yeah, that's fine. So you guys get the dining room set and the tools, obviously. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys take whatever you guys want to take with you. The less stuff in there, the better it is, because then obviously that's less cost, right? Because I don't want to put a dump truck out there. So whatever you guys can take is a plus.
Okay.
Well, also, go ahead. I'll talk to you at the very end before you hang up.
So wait a minute, gone and now you said let's go over this at the bottom. Time of the essence.
Times of the essence. All that means is just we're gonna start working on this to close on the 16th. So if I get if I get abducted by the aliens or I get into an accident, as long as everything has already been checked, like we're still gonna wire the money to the title company. If for some reason we need an extension, then obviously we'll ask, and you either grant us an extension or not. And the only reason why I say that is, let's say, the first couple of weeks we can't coordinate time for us to go see there for, because of timing issues. Well, obviously that's going to lose time. So, I may need to ask for an extension later. That's all. But otherwise, my goal is to move on this as quickly as possible, because the quicker I move on this, the quicker I can get the other unit rented out.
Right. And it seems like everybody is calling us now about the house.
Yeah, well, they're too late.
Somebody just called the house phone while we was talking here.
Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions regarding the agreement?
No, I just don't want to. So I don't have to pay nothing back. with none of that, right?
No, like I said, I'm paying all the closing costs. The only thing that's going to come out of your pocket are any prorated taxes, prorated utilities, and or if you have any back taxes, arrears, liens, like those are things that I don't know. I can't see until the title does the title
Right,
search.
right.
Yeah, but other than that,
Okay.
any closing costs we pay for.
Okay. All right. So we into agreement with this, right, Caesar?
I believe so. I think we're good at that price. And like I said, just full transparency. I told you guys earlier, I'm really good at that 120, but I'll push as much as I can at 130. And that's why I went for a 30-day instead of a 14-day close.
Okay. So you want me to sign here?
Yes, ma'am. And then once you do that, it'll let me know, and then I'll sign my side. And then once we both sign, we both get a copy of the fully executed document.
Oh, this is too small. Wait a minute, can I erase this?
I'm not.
I can
I don't know where
clear,
you're at.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I can put clear. Wait a minute, let me see if I got a style. That thing is. Maybe I can change style. It didn't rotate. Okay. I don't like to do stuff off the phone.
No, but this thing doesn't really install it. Right?
It's promissory, right?
what was that?
This is a promissory document, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I don't like the way that looks. I can't write with this thing.
Trust me, I've given up. So when I sign these things, I just choose the one that I like because it'll give you options if you like any of the ones that they have on there, and you can just choose that.
The stylus that we have is too big, babe.
Maybe with your finger might work.
I don't think so. That looks bad too. Look.
Right. Ain't nothing I can do, baby.
Look, babe.
Ain't nothing I can do, baby.
You guys are funny.
I'm trying to find this thing. I'm trying to find another stylus. I know we got them, but let me try to erase it. It ain't gonna work. Right. Nope. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me try. See if we have, it's just, my name is kind of long. That's the best I can do. What you think?
Okay,
Okay, it's fine.
Is it? All right. Let me check. Let me sign.
Now, see, I got all that room on the front, but on the thing, I didn't have a lot of room.
All right. Let's see.
Well, you're gonna have to re-sign it anyway, because you got to put both. Rethink. How you gonna? You got to put the other address in there.
No, it's fine. Remember, because I looked and it wasn't showing up.
Oh,
so.
that was the main house. They consider 1850 the main house. Okay.
Yeah. Did you sign it? Did you hit finish?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said I could change the sign. Yeah. Yeah, I hit it. You don't see it?
I signed my side, but let me double.
I don't even see your side sign.
I just signed it.
I don't have your. Yeah.
Yeah, right
at the
now.
bottom, finish. Okay. Push finish.
Okay, so that's what it was. Let's see.
It says sign successful. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So then any minute now, we both should get an email saying that it's fully executed. So you'll get a copy. While I'm waiting for that, Tony, you were gonna say something. You said you were gonna say something before we hung up.
No, that was my husband. You wanted to say something before you hung up.
Let me know when your guy come over. You can get back to me after he inspected everything. You get back to me and you let me know everything he said that he thought was bad.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for me, I'm all about full transparency, so I'll let you guys know. And then also, just to let you know too, I've been doing this for quite some time. I'm not just gonna, excuse my language, but I'm just not gonna drop my pants and bend over after the first offer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be going through a good amount of partners to be like, guys, we need it. Here's a situation. We need to be in this price range. Let's make this happen for these folks. So yeah, so I'm gonna go through a good amount of them and get you guys that 130 as much as I can. So let's see. There was another question I was gonna ask you guys, and oh my gosh, where am I? Oh, so besides the siding, is there anything else that I need to worry about?
Maybe one pan in the sidewalk. That's about it.
Maybe the what?
Because it's the winter months up here.
He said the one of the pads on the sidewalk.
One of the what
Because
pads?
we have a
Huh?
You said one of the what on the sidewalk?
one of the pads on the sidewalk.
Got it.
So we
Okay.
have hard winters when you saw it. That's about it.
You know,
Okay.
when you're coming out the driveway.
So how you house, one of the pads.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right.
Yep.
So what I'll do is, Dana, I will have my transaction coordinator. Her name's Terry. She'll reach out. She'll reach out via text. She'll just introduce herself to you. So just add her to your contact list for now. So she'll be the liaison between title and you guys. So if title needs something, she'll let you know. And then as far as scheduling, I will be in touch with you, Tony. Either me or one of my minions in the back, depending on my load. I'll have them either reach out to you or myself will reach out to you.
Okay. Now mine is 8476 number.
What was that?
My number is 8476 number.
Yep. I got you.
Phone number.
Yep. You texted me all that pictures, so yeah, I got your info. And then other than that, just off to the races we go, and let's see what we can do. And my goal is to get you guys that 130. Like I said, just it might be within that range that I discussed earlier, anywhere from 110 to 130. But I'll do my best to get you that 130. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, folks. I appreciate
All right.
it. You have a wonderful evening.
Steve. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Caesar.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So as you can see there, I needed that to be at 110 because that thing will move at 130. That being said, you can feel it where they're willing to let it go, but they want to feel that win. And so for me, I don't want to get kicked out of the kitchen and have someone else grab the agreement. So I'd rather go ahead and be upfront and honest with them. And the way I do it is, hey, I do this every day. I'm very comfortable at the 110 number, and here are the reasons why. That being said, as I mentioned earlier, I do look for local partners when I buy properties outside of my market. So what I can do is, let's do the 130 for now. And if I can find a local partner that's willing to pay for that, then we're good to go. Now, during the inspection, if we find that there's more rehab that needs to be done, or back to what I was saying, everyone else is coming back to me going, Caesar, we need this to be at 110, then I just need you to be flexible with me. All right. And so it's full transparency at that point. They either say, let's move forward or not. And if they say, let's move forward, then let's go. So what I've done is I've built myself a $20,000 cushion, which would make it a lot easier for me to renegotiate later. Okay. So that's just my way of getting an agreement, building that cushion built into it. So that way I can come back and renegotiate if needed. So hopefully that helped out, guys. Drop any key takeaway on the comments below. If you like what you saw, smash that like button. Any feedback, by the way, on how I could have done differently, how I can be better, I am open-minded. I always say I have very little to no ego. So drop any feedback as well. Any room for improvement, be more than happy to hear from you. All right. Cool, guys. Have a good one. And until next time.